It is at the top of the hour. I think we'll go ahead and get started. Manny, are you ready?
I am ready. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you fine.
Good. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you everyone for joining us today. My name is Lynn Voss at GoldenCare, and with me today I have Manny Rosen, who is equal parts new business and marketing support, and he is actually one of the people who have been extremely close working with the IT folks developing this InstaPIVOT tool. And so now we are introducing our Agent Corner. Any of you that have used our StratDecision tool in the past, you'll know that it did require an account on our agent website, and we have expanded that to include additional tools, one of which is the InstaPIVOT that Manny will be demonstrating how to use today. But I'll actually show you the new Agent Corner. It includes more than just StratDecision, and I'll show you how you can find it, log in, and like I said, anyone who's already had an account and accessed StratDecision in the past, those same credentials can be used, and you should be able to get right into Agent Corner and continue using the StratDecision tool. So if you've never been to the GoldenCare Agent website, you can just type goldencareagent.com into your browser's address bar. And Agent Corner is now the first option under the Tools menu. So if you click Agent Corner Login, you will see the login page for our new Agent Corner. Let me first explain that this Agent Corner is a new corner that has exclusive access to some of these tools, and it's meant for GoldenCare appointed agents only. So here you'll actually see not only does it have that InstaPIVOT tool, but StratDecision is among one of the tools on there which can quote and compare both long-term and short-term care as well as hybrid plans. We also have an entire consumer marketing toolbox, which contains PowerPoints, infographics. I'll show all of that to you here in just a little bit, as well as our longtime selling tool, the LTC CEO. So once you go in, again, anyone who has existing login credentials, you'll enter it. This will look familiar. It should be nearly identical to what you had used to access StratDecision in the past. For anyone who does not have an account yet, you would just continue scrolling down to the new user registration section. You'll see that there are just a few fields to complete. Verify that you're not a robot, and then you would go ahead and register for your account. Once you log in, you will land on our Agent Corner page. So this is exactly what you'll see. Of course, you have the option to change your password when a brand new account is registered. A system-generated password is assigned, and they're so difficult to remember. It's just a combination of letters and numbers and a lot of nonsensical gibberish. So we invite you, once you have your account and have logged in, we invite you to change your password to something a little easier to remember. I will also send a PDF flyer that reviews some of the login instructions for creating a brand new account in the email following this webinar. Okay, so this is what you'll see. Everybody, again, who has had access to StratDecision in the past, you can simply click the Access button, and this is the same page you have seen before, where the LTC and STC comparison tool can be accessed. From there, you can just go ahead and enter the fields and use the tool, just like in some of our previous webinars, I've demonstrated how to use StratDecision. Going back, the hybrid comparison tool is very, very similar, but again, for those linked benefit hybrid plans. We'll go all the way back to Agent Corner. This is the brand new InstaPIVOT tool, and this is where I'm going to hand it off to Manny in just a few moments because he will literally go in and show the power of the tool. This is something we've been putting a lot of work on, and like I said, Manny's been working hand in hand with some of our development team in our IT department, and I think it's going to make business overall a little easier. At least it will help you determine much more efficiently and quite a bit more quickly which of these products in our portfolio would be the best fit for your client. So also on this page, we have the LTC CEO. To download it, it will actually take you to the form, and on that previous page, it does show you the code you would need to enter in order to completely to complete the form and completely install the LTC CEO. It's one of our longtime tools. And then finally, we have the Consumer Marketing Materials Toolbox. And like I said, this has a ton of different resources. We're continually updating this. Social media infographics, there's a trifold brochure, you can set up your own mailer, PowerPoint presentations, cost of care information, various calculators. It's all here. So again, all accessible through Agent Corner, and this is where I'm going to hand it off to Manny now. Let me go ahead and switch so he is able to share his screen, and he will demonstrate the InstaPIVOT tool.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining Lynn and I introducing this new innovative tool that is fresh out of development. We want to introduce InstaPIVOT. It's housed in our GoldenCare agent sites, the Agent Corner, as Lynn was talking about. So you click Access, and this tool came together. It's been getting harder and harder to place traditional long-term care business unless your clients are in perfect health. Once we know long-term care won't work, agents need to pivot to a different product that can provide at least some protection. This is where short-term care comes into play. It has more lenient underwriting, cheaper premiums, does have some less coverage. Traditionally, this is where a lot of legwork would come into play, figuring out which carrier, whether it be Aetna, GTL, et cetera, which of these carriers' products will work best. The old way, we would have to search each carrier's website, find the underwriting guide, find the health condition, figuring out if it works or not. Each carrier has multiple products. It was a lot of legwork to do that. So we don't have to do that anymore. Now with InstaPIVOT, you can easily and quickly find a product for your client that meets their specific health needs. So let's get into it. This is the site here. The left-hand column is going to show you your health conditions. It goes in order. It was kind of set up in a way, the most stringent health conditions, if you need assistance with ADLs, no carrier is going to take you. And as you go down the list, it kind of gets more lenient with the different health conditions listed. That's how it's set up here. We've got all of the main short-term care, home health care carriers up here that we offer: Aetna, GTL. We've got True Freedom up here too. We do have traditional long-term care. This tool is not really designed for that at the moment. You'll see most of these are not acceptable for traditional. That may come in a future update to include some traditional long-term care. Shows some different issue ages for each product, and as well as state availability for the products. So right here, keywords, this is where your health conditions, where you're going to search your health conditions. If one of your clients has multiple sclerosis, you search that in there, and it will filter out everything but multiple sclerosis. You'll see it's very self-explanatory. Green check mark means yes, we'll take it. Red X means we won't take it. And there's some caveats, not if you've been diagnosed within the last 10 years, so on and so forth. It'll quickly help you find which carrier's products will fit your client's needs. We also added in a state filter here. So we type in Illinois, and it's going to quickly highlight which carrier's products are available in those states. With Illinois, you have most everything there. We also have the ability to search multiple conditions at one time. Say your client has COPD. And they also had a TIA. So now it's going to load up both health conditions situations for that client with a COPD and TIA. So you look from here, oh, Aetna Home Care Plus, that'll take COPD, but it's not going to take the TIA. So that's not going to work for us. We need to find a product that will work for both. So you go down the list and you see what lines up for that client. Another feature we added was a product filter. If you don't sell Aetna or True Freedom, you can quickly come in here. This box selects everything, and then you'll just take off which plans you do not want to show. So there, we took OmniFlex out, and now it's just showing the plans that I can represent to my clients here. To show the power of these plans, we also have a show summary button. This is going to show how many out of 45 rows, and these rows, the 45 rows comes from directly from the carrier's applications and underwriting guides. If a condition is listed in the application as a knockout condition, or there's certain caveats with it, you need plan B as opposed to plan A, it's going to be listed in this tool. If it's not listed in the tool, then it's not listed on any of these carriers applications, and it shouldn't be an issue if it's not listed in the tool. Once you've got everything loaded up here in show summary, you get out of the show summary, you clear all filters. One thing to remember when you're searching, and we'll do another case here, diabetic with insulin, you can just search insulin. And then all the diabetic conditions here that include insulin will come up and they'll show up here. And let's go back to Illinois. It'll show Illinois. See how once I cleared all the filters, OmniFlex is now showing back up here again. That's from clearing all filters. So if you're with a client and you just want to change different keywords or maybe a different state, you can do that. We'll take OmniFlex back out. And let's clear the diabetic or with insulin condition here. So you can clear each individual filter so it leaves the other filters up there. So if you're working with the same client, nothing changes. We'll go on to the next condition. Parkinson's. Comes up and it shows all available products with Parkinson's here. Not very many that'll take you with the traditional short-term care plans, but you do have some home care plans that will cover it for you. So the key is when you're working with a client, you do not want to click clear all filters, and that's to reset for a new client. So once you have everything all set, you get it dialed down to the product that you want, and that takes the legwork out of it. You don't have to search individual plans. It makes it very easy and simple to use. More updates are coming down the road. Hopefully we'll see those soon. But yeah, that's our InstaPIVOT tool. It should save our agents a lot of time trying to help their clients find the product that will work for them and the health conditions that they have. While the InstaPIVOT tool is still in early development, it is already really powerful and useful. Some of the future updates will include a medication search, quick access to carrier materials, tools, and e-apps, and there's going to be a lot more coming with this, so stay tuned. It is still very early development for this, but I think we wanted to get it out to our agents to help them. It's very powerful and useful as it is, and we wanted to get it out to you so you can try for yourself and with your clients.
Definitely. I'm gonna chime in here as well. Manny, are you able to show us again if a client has multiple conditions where that shows up
Sure.
as you're filtering?
So you got to search multiple conditions. You got to type them in one at a time. And for the example that I have, I'm doing the TIA, and then you've got to drop it down again. And this is a future update. You've got to backspace your previous search before you search for a new one. That will be a very near update that'll be fixed. So when you close out of that drop down, it should clear automatically. TIA and COPD. And you check COPD as well. So now you'll see it listed off here to the side. TIA, COPD is selected keywords, and it also lists them in the drop-down box that you have both of them selected. And it'll show all of the results down here, down below, what is and what is not acceptable.
All right. I'm just taking a look. It does look like there are a couple more questions. We have Randy asking, can I print the screen showing companies available with their specific conditions? We are actually planning to incorporate the ability to print out the results. It's not yet available as the tool currently is. It is definitely planned in one of the upcoming updates. So again, this is brand new. And as powerful as it is, it will only get better. So we're going to have you keep watching. Watch your email. As additional updates are launched, we will be sure to share to spread the word.
We'll do
And
another
definitely,
webinar with each of the updates.
definitely. So there are enhancements planned. And just like the Agent Corner overall, we will continue to add exclusive tools. We will be adding additional features and functionality to the InstaPIVOT, really to just build a better experience overall for, again, our Golden Care appointed agents.
And I also wanted to mention that this is not like a final underwriting decision. We do advise once you find the product that's going to work for your client to just verify with that product underwriting guide, which we will, eventually have linked to this tool. But just check, make sure that it is accurate. And that for that specific condition or type of medication that they're taking for that condition, those things might also need to be checked. So this is not a final say-so. It's more of we're getting you onto the right path quickly and easily, and then from there you follow your traditional e-application or paper application process and review all the health conditions with the carrier-approved materials.
So again, this is meant for Golden Care appointed agents. And if you've been with Golden Care for some time, you'll know that our very own Tom Randall developed our pivot consumer presentation. This works so well hand in hand with that because his consumer presentation will literally walk you through. As you get through some of the health questions, you'll be able to determine which product may be most likely to be issued to that client. And this is along those same lines. So we are actually incorporating the InstaPIVOT tool. We'll be linking to this tool from within the pivot presentation itself. So again, they're all moving in a really good direction, trying to improve the overall agent experience. I think that's about all of the questions we had. Now, remember, everyone, we are going to be sending a follow-up email for everyone who attended today, and that email will include a link to our Golden Care Agent site, as well as some different resources and PDFs that will help you to become familiar with the site and how to log in and create a new account if you still need to create an account. It'll have all of our contact information at the bottom as well. So I just want to thank everyone for your time today. We landed right at a half hour. So thank you, Manny, for taking the time to go over this with us. It is a really exciting tool, and like I said, if you haven't been out to our agent site yet, this is certainly a reason to go check things out. So our web address again is www.goldencareagent.com. And if you have any questions, our toll-free number is 1-800-842-7799. Thank you, everyone, for taking time out of your day today, and I hope you have a great day.
Golden Care is looking forward to serving you with new tools, new products, new innovations, and always the best support in the business to help you succeed in 2023. So give us a call at 800-842-7799 or check out our website at goldencareagent.com. check out our website, goldencareagent.com, or give us a call at 800-842-7799.